she gave me stand-up comedy lessons. And I've been on stage for several times the last couple of months, and I've made jokes about how much older I am than the other comics. And a lot of my friends that I hang out with in bars, they're in their like 20s and 30s, and they're like, Adam, like we know that you're 50, but you're not that much older than us, really, like we don't see it. And I'm like, that's a really nice way of saying that I'm just emotionally immature. So I appreciate that, but just to prove my point, if you're younger than 30, I was doing hard drugs before you were on solid food. Like, I think everyone in this room watches porn on their phones, but I need my reading classes, just to be clear. I don't know if I could make it more obvious that I was at the Mets Marlins game today. Both the Mets and the Marlins have an interesting history that I think we kind of share. We're both expansion teams, so it's like we joined a league with a whole bunch of shitty players, and then actually both of us won the World Series way before anyone expected us to. So like in 1962, the New York Metropolitan Baseball Club came into existence. That's the official name. I don't even know if my Met fan back there knows that. Sounds classy, right? New York Metropolitan Baseball Club.
I know it. I play with the show.
In New York City, we have the Metropolitan Opera House. That's where old white women go in fur coats with tiny glasses to watch a performance for 5 hours in a language they don't understand. So elegant. We've got the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's where we have the Met Gala every year with all the richest and most famous Hollywood celebrities. So glamorous. So what did the New York Metropolitan Baseball Club do to match this level of sophistication? When they needed to get their own stadium, they went to Queens and built it on landfill. It's reclaimed swampland. That's where they built their stadium, next to the shittiest airport in America, LaGuardia. And when the U.S. Open, the tennis people moved in next door in the late 70s. They're like, finally something might raise the property values here. So, you've got the Met, and you've got the Mets. So, the reason I am in South Florida right now is because my daughter is actually a professional athlete. She's an equestrian. She rides horses competitively and has done so for 3/4 of her life. And she's so into it that she's in college now, but between high school and college, she decided to take a gap year. And her mother and I are completely supportive. We said, the one thing you need to do is, as a high school senior, you need to get your driver's license, because our schedules are not going to allow us to go all over the country with you. You need to be able to transport yourself, not just on a horse, but in a car, right? So she's like, okay, got it. She takes all her classes. 8 weeks later, she takes the test. She fails. My little angel has never failed at anything in her life. So she doesn't even use that word. She goes, Dad, I didn't pass. Me, being the loving and empathetic father that I am, realized I can't let this opportunity go by. I say to her, what's the matter? You can't handle something that has more than 1 horsepower? My name's Adam Christopher Wilson. Thank you very much.